Hello, San Angelo, and welcome to the Live Daily News Show. I'm James Bouligny. In news, the No Kings protest was held this past Saturday. A new ice cream shop is coming to San Angelo, and early voting for the November election has opened. For our interview, Lauren Huckaby with the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts is here to talk about the EnPleinAir and their events this weekend. We'll get into that interview after this message from Jim Bass.
Find your perfect Nissan at Jim Bass Nissan. With our incredible selection, generous factory rebates, and attractive dealer discounts, you can enjoy affordable monthly payments that fit your budget. Don't miss out on our amazing offers, like the stunning 2025 Nissan Frontier for just $499 per month. You can only find deals this great at Jim Bass Nissan, corner of Houston Hart at Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at jimbassnissan.com.
Welcome back, everybody. James Bouligny here with Laura Huckaby from the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts. Ms. Huckaby, how are we doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. So today we're talking about EnPleinAir.
That
Did
is
I say
correct.
that correctly?
Yes. Well, I think pretty correctly.
Needs a little bit more flourish on it.
Well, I think any person who was fluent in French would probably correct both of us. So
Okay.
You did great.
All right. But this is really cool. Can you kind of talk about it?
Absolutely. So yes, again, we're gearing up for the 12th year of our EnPleinAir Texas events, and the past 2 years we've done something a little bit different. Rather than the competition where we have 30 some artists coming in from everywhere, we've invited 4 or 5 of those past artists to come and do a 3-week-long residency on local ranches.
All right.
So this year we had 5 artists. They're former EPAT artists who've been here to San Angelo before and really know and love the place and the region. And but instead of a week of frenzied competition, they had a little bit of time to slow down and absorb their surroundings. So 3 of those artists this year were on the Quinn Ranch south of Brady, and 2 of the artists were on the Rocking Chair Ranch just south of San Angelo.
All right. That south of Brady's a really underrated part of Texas. I just drove from Brady to Mason. I'm like, it's beautiful down here.
It is. It's just a really gorgeous part of the country. It's hilly. The San Saba River flows through the ranch. And
Oh, that's awesome.
just our landscape out here is uniquely beautiful. Like, I'm a transplant from North Carolina, so it kind of had
Oh,
to.
so
It kind of
we
had
don't
to
know
grow
what
on
beautiful
me.
looks like.
No, North Carolina is beautiful, but West Texas is beautiful, really, in its own unique way. And there are kind of surprises around every corner. You go to these ranches, and well, the artists go to these ranches, and they have 3 weeks to explore them, and they find these just pockets of beauty in all these different areas. And sometimes from one end to the ranch to the other, it can be a very different kind of landscape or kind of terrain. Then you've got the areas where you've got people actually working on the ranch or ranch animals, and then the areas that are just kind of wild. So giving those artists those 3 weeks to explore that and really get off the beaten track, put down roots in one place and get to know a place, and also explore and push their art in new directions that they maybe hadn't done before. That's really what we wanted to give them a chance to do. And I think these 5 really knocked it out of the park. They did it. And one of the things that I've always loved about plein air from when we first started doing the competition in 2014 to now is that these artists come in, they aren't from this area, they're from all over. And through their paintings, we get to see the beauty of the area we live in through fresh eyes.
All right.
Like, oh wow, I never noticed those colors in the sky before. Or look at the way that shadow falls across that building downtown. It really does make you appreciate where we live.
No, San Angelo's kind of a unique spot because hill country's not that far away and the desert isn't that far away. And they're both beautiful in their own right. So San Angelo is really unique in that kind of
It is.
in that kind of aspect of it.
It is. It's its own kind of beauty for sure. And one that I just grow to appreciate more and more every year that I live here. And the Plein Air Texas event is something that really makes me appreciate it more each time. Well, so these 5 artists, Kirsten Anderson, Zufar Bikboff, Duray Wasim, Jeff Williams, and Lon Brower. They came from all over the United States. They stayed on these 2 ranches, and they each produced a whole lot of artwork, much more than what I would have thought possible in that brief time. And some of them were the traditional kind of quick plein air landscapes, which in plein air means in the open air, where they take the paint and the canvas and they just paint it right there, right in front of what they're looking at, and to finish the painting, get the impression of what it looks like in that moment in time. And some of them were started in plein air, like they'd do a sketch or a study, and then they'd take it back to where they were working, and they'd keep working on it. Some of them even took some of their works home to keep exploring a theme. And what we ended up with was a curated gallery show, and then we also have the bigger exhibit and sale going on in the museum's Grand Hall this weekend. So there's a lot of art to see, a lot going on, a lot of opportunities to see the art, to purchase the art. It's all for sale. Proceeds benefit the artists and the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts education programs.
All right. What date does this sale and everything go on?
Okay, so our big event kicks off Thursday night.
Okay.
And so come out to the museum, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday evening. It's free. It's open to the public. There'll be live music. There'll be refreshments. But most of all, there's going to be some beautiful artwork to look at. We've got the curated gallery exhibit on the 2nd floor. That work is for sale, and please come out just to look and enjoy, or come out to buy. If those works are purchased, they do have to stay up through the end of the exhibit, which is March 22nd. But then there's more art for sale in the Grand Hall. So those works are going to be more works by the Ranch Fellowship artists that they painted on their ranch stay, and also 30 pieces by area high school students who worked with the artists.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the show of the student work alongside the 5 fellowship artists. And there's going to be a lot to see, a lot to enjoy. So come on out and celebrate with us. 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday night for the opening of the gallery show called Spirit of the Ranch and the Stampede exhibit and sale.
All right. Now, if anybody wants any more information, can they go to y'all's website or give y'all a call or anything?
Absolutely. You can go to www.samfa.org or EnPleinAirTexas.com, or give us a call, 653-3333, or just stop by when we're open.
All right. Well, Ms. Huckaby, did we miss anything?
Well, after the Stampede, there are 2 more days of events. No, 3.
Oh,
so
okay.
You'll have plenty of chances to see the art, to purchase art. So Friday, 1:30 to 3:30, you can come and actually hear the 5 fellowship artists talk about their experience. They're going to be interviewed by Tim Newton, local. Well, fairly, he's new to San Angelo, but he belongs here now. He used to be with Western Art and Architecture magazine, so he's one of our local art experts. He's going to interview these 5 artists about their time on the ranch, about their work, and so again, that's free. It's open to the public. Then on Sunday night, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Cristobal Vineyards, the public again is invited to come out and see not only our 5 fellowship artists, but an additional 10 EPAT alumni and local folks who signed up to work with them over the weekend during the Texas Artist Camp Revival. So many events going on, some just for artists, but some for everybody. So we'd invite everybody to come out, watch the artists paint the sunset at the Cristobal Vineyards.
Talk about beautiful.
Yes, it's gorgeous out there. And food and drink will be available for purchase.
All right. Well, Ms. Huckaby, we appreciate you coming on today.
Well, thank you so much for having me here, and we appreciate the support.
Absolutely. Back to you. Now into the news. The No Kings protest was held on Saturday, and Lucas Ben and I went out and interviewed a protester, an organizer, and a counter-protester. It was a good time. Nobody seemed to have any issues or fights or anything happened. Everybody's willing to talk to us that we talked to, and we got some great stuff. Go watch that on sanangelolive.com. Now in some business news, Roll House, a new locally owned rolled ice cream shop, is opening soon at 3266 Sherwood Way. The shop will serve homemade ice cream that's fresh made and rolled in front of customers. Guests can pick from signature flavors or create their own combinations. Described as a swirl of creativity and fun, each cup is customized to the customer's liking. Roll House plans to announce its grand opening date soon and encourages locals to follow along on social media for updates and sneak peeks. And early voting began Monday, October 20th for the November 4th, 2025 election, constitutional amendment, and local election. Voters in Tom Green County can decide on 17 statewide constitutional amendments and one local proposition for Wall ISD. Early voting runs through October 31st at the Ed B. Keys building with extended hours on October 30th and October 31st. Wall ISD's proposition is seeking to ratify a tax rate increase for maintenance and operations, though the district says the overall property tax rate will still decrease. Statewide propositions cover a range of issues, including education funding, tax exemptions, water infrastructure, judicial oversight, and border security. And we'll be right back with weather after this word from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Into the weather, we have a slight chance of some rain later on in the week, but right now it's 92 degrees outside with the high up around 94, and the low tonight is down around 55. Tomorrow the high is up at 81 and the low is 50, so turn off the AC and open up those windows. On Wednesday, the high jumps up to about 87. On a Wednesday night, the low gets down to about 62. And then on Thursday, it'll be mostly sunny with a high up around 88, and then the clouds roll in at night where the low will be 64. And we'll be right back after this word from Condos, Diamonds, and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Connos, Diamonds, and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Conno stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Connos at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley. Give us a follow on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app. For the live team here, I'm James Bouligny, and we'll see you tomorrow.